Conte for Leca introducing new executive.
Just stay like that, stay there, please. He said, Kuli Lahuma.
Dr. Conte for Leca introducing new executive.
Just stay like that, stay there, please. He said, Kuli Lahuma Malikal Mulk.
Yes, always.
Tutti Mulka Mantaja.
I like that phrase.
He said, God Almighty. He said, na in na the power holder. Na in get the throne, na in the controller. And na in the gi, udai wangi. Na in the refuse for gi, udai no one for gi. Again, when you look at the Christian name, they say, for thine is thy kingdom. He say the power and the glory are yours. So now we believe, like how President Kemama say, election don't mind. We don't change over. Right now, na development. You want faith, another man want faith. Particularly Abu Conte. Me asabi faith too. Me na magazine na they are born na they are grow. But I grow now and a year outside and you find we. If I want to go down at the D2, I go there. But I don't pass that level there. In fact, I don't be allowed myself to go down there. Not to this level I go there. But if you want for faith, must not say if Abu Conte deserve for faith, it not go easy. So now we left that kind of ala they now left faith. Now we think for develop the Sierra Leone community. Because now yonder me want for spend me energy. Now that side me want for spend me energy. Now that side I want for push. I tell Mr. Masai yesterday. I'm glad you Mr. Masai tell me say, well, he talking at the crowd say, we did several hours. But Mr. Masai, I'm going to let you quantify. Let you say we do over 3-4 hours. Because me with me, they call me several times. They say, who saw you there? I say I do with president. But still, you know, me substantiate like how they say you get forget evidence. Now Mr. Masai don't talk about public. They don't confirm say I'm in there with the former president. You see, until now I don't make a laugh, but now President Masai don't confirm, I see the smile now. By the way, they attacked me yesterday and say I not announced appropriately. Yesterday, happened for B, Mrs. Eudora Conte in birthday.
To you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear mother, happy birthday to you. Hip hip hip, hooray! Hip hip hip, hooray!
After we have plenty, thank you. You see, now then kind coordination and collaboration how they look for. Now to administration. When a member say we get like so, we don't get blanket consent. Mr. Walters, Munde, my personal friend and a body, and a Sierra Leonean by default. Because my personal body, he called me, he say Abu Conte, because you're not president now, any tell salon business day, you just need for tell me Usai and when me go volunteer for video for now. And I'm going to see Walters doing the dinner. But here's the point. I want to use this opportunity for us to all consent because Canada now, you need to record people there, you know, getting consent. So, una give consent for Walters for video now? Yes. Perfect. Walter, you clear? Clear. To the business what's in up now, for like Pulnado, Uda, I get na mind for joining me for one salon executive. Before I do that, I want to draw on attention, say, we will get 13 office them. 13, 1 dozen and 1. Like the baker's dozen. But then 13 office here, and the people that own the aid will for push the machine, are just like the engine. Like I'm in tell you now why they run, we may not propose 14 different projects them. I just want to go this head up before I call the name there. We may get 14 different projects that will tell you now, say, what we sit down. We can bring and come back to now. For now, look, for see if we want each and every one of the 14. If anyone don't want, we pull them come out. If one and they want me don't put me don't put, we bring them inside. Until we confirm them projects, then they will not go able for announce to now. But the point what they make, if we confirm all 14, Each and every one of them projects, then they go get a committee. So the team owner they expect to run the Sierra Leone Association. Now a team will get the engine, the brain one, and then 13 people here they can call. Then with committees them for each and every one of the major projects them, where under the people go approve. Me executive where they can present to now if you approve. Then me know they ask me say la make that organogram and I make sure say I make a so that I go present to now for see how the thing go flow. But number one, Mr. Kemo Masare in projector and in laptop say Abu content for user now. So una not going for say, but tell no don't know. We get forget that committee meeting so they can present the projector now. Then una go see the organogram. At this point, I want to present the executive. The way the presenter, they present them by office. The substantive, any assistant. I'm gonna just brief thing with you know. When they come, I ask una for consent, then go and get the set one. Right? And for Kabudu, they all go bring confusion. That's number one. Number two, you not show too much respect for them people who don't work so hard. So I want to pull them by peer, outside peer day. Alright? Or by triplet, outside triplet day. Now that way they want to do it. Mr. President, outgoing sir, you will not get speaker now, so I will start off from bottom. Well, not well, I mean bottom, I don't mean least important. I will talk about the organogram. We get the office when I in the handle, then youth them. Then one day would they 36 years and below, depending on how you call them. We know say for let you survive now, you get for like build a fine foundation. And what would they talk as I'm in put out somebody video, we get so many people who they complain say they not get the kind of attention, they not kind of get the opportunity who they forget. So me own thinking now for all put people in there who no say get a master sabi for chook so that people can go come out from level 1 to level 2 and level 4 and go on. So to the office for youth coordinator, the current team the man can say the kribomp. The person where they put there, a person where versatile. A person where it is spread the hands so many ways. And not a person on one side now. This person for sure I say versatile, he get qualification, he get paper on a different side. Number one, he gets paper for nursing business. That bachelor degree, he pull and come out the Bachelor of Science in nursing. And he not go pull on now a small community college. He go na the Papa and Buklan in the University of Alberta and they go out and come out. But he not left for no more on the degree. He make sure say he get a credential who help him for able for practice. So in a register nurse na yaso. For now push am. Na person where they listen, na person where they roll himself around, and he able for like follow the rules and look the game how he they play. Because of that, they outside he they work, then pusher they make a manager, not up on the physio side, the medicine units. Now they then see they make a manager. But when I go say the guy they talk about academic, what you don't do in the community? This person, because we say we want for let go youth, is sit down, here insignificant order and a strong party, then say let we do something for help them small picking, they allow grow them. From 5 years to 13 years, allow grow them. So from their own resources, from their own master sabi, from their own time, then set up what they call SLEMP. That's a mentorship program. And when they pull money in our pockets for pay them, then get a day, then they pay for the hall, then they buy books. In fact, I put man to the car and a salon. I them they buy for put them textbook so that they go do train them picking there. Then get some of whom they serve as advisor for push them. So you don't establish under your own resources and in time, you set up a program for them picking them for pushing them before. Pantabrat again, apart from that one day we don't do for this community, I remember where President Momo Magona and government been there, we tell me don't where people are normally shop. The Ceylon community may say, let we set up a working committee where we can check inside and see how the community done the one we make let we dormant to. Then they ask me for be chairman. And this person, a person who been in a committee, and I know how he work. I know in work ethics and I know how he push. Then I want to give me motivation. for Colamba, who they asked me for that the electoral commissioner as he will come on board Council. And he also be commissioner on the last electoral commission. This person, na person who like sing. They like for compose music. And when they compose music, you know they go sing Jamaican music. They tell them back to Sierra culture. Mr. Long Fambule, for let we push go before, I want for use this opportunity for present Tona, million nominee for the office of youth coordinator. No less a person. The person who will all can let for call one Duni, Mr. Mohammed. Before una tell me whether una approve or not, I want for present una in Kompinkai. Una go see say we get chemistry between people. Mr. Mohamed Jallo recently, I mentioned to una say in the work as electoral commissioner. But this last election we won so, each and every one of the two candidates be need for get campaign manager. Mr. Mohamed Jallo na be one per me campaign manager. But I don't be get one campaign manager, I get peer. My second campaign manager will be in assistant coordinator because they get chemistry. That second campaign manager there, now person will not need introduction. Now household name. Now person where basically so where people are not here for 24 hours, then they ask about where. Inside you go. What them flicker where the iron lady matter say looking flicker out, then say go put them back. No, they always say no put them in, they want to they talk and be here. Who will get mine, they tell you bang they say go put them back. So now household name and it gets in popular slogan. And that popular slogan in a slogan where they bring forward to winner, better is always possible. And I don't need that one at the community. Him happen for be say, na man where he see the truth, he say the truth. And then the bend matter. And then I go getter. Like Mr. Mohamed Jallo, this assistant me don't work with me now so many cases. One recent one, the last election we bring President Kemo Mansari in office. This man been there in the committee. And there are a number of cases where they say, well, some discussion for Ben, they see Brian come back in the corner. So they save me as chairman of the committee or the chief electoral commissioner. So now then kind man and you want, what they strengthen you back. Job boy do recently, as one of the two campaign managers for the Dr. Abu Conte team. Now a campaign, now a position where undoubtedly show say this man now a politician who them born. Some people and they train you. Some people and they born you inside your gene. You just need for like excel. If I reach that side, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lone people I want to seize this opportunity for present the second person who will chemistry or the first person into the office of assistant youth coordinator, who is no less a person, our aspiring mayor of the Freetown City Council, Prince Harold Tor. You done? Okay, you want to go to her? Fambule. Allow me. Fambule. We don't reach this sire. I want to ask for an endorsement into the office of youth coordinator. If you get question, if you get issues, now is the time for bring them up. I guess something to say. Question, that's a question, please. Yes.
Mr. President,
then we go able for communicate. Communicate, not for make noise, not for begin Allah, not for begin the facts. You for know when for talk, how for talk. You for know also you go use one word for replace four, so that you summarize that. Because when you present information, when I 4 pages, people then just delete it. So we want somebody who is a master communicator. Somebody who can use the Queen's language, but not so that they sometimes they play with that Creole kunyo. So now that kind of person and they would look for. For send now the office of public relations officer who call PRO. I get person we go na deal sword in St. Joseph's Convent. Who side them they play around with that English language like nobody's business. But pantap the bargain, a born in a Creole's mind. So the Creole language is not a problem. It's sabi the vocabulary and it's sabi yai. Now a great communicator is sharp and he eloquent. Now sweet politician. We don't see the how they monitor her. We don't see how they fight like soldier where he camp and politics and how they attack like nobody's business. They bite like all right, well I left on it. All right. But I go end up for telling her say this is not a very great team player. Me fambule into the office of public relations officer. I present to una Auntie Dorcas Carbo.
She's my choice.
Again, with a look situation in which we peer people and based on chemistry and waiting and able for do. A number of people and they not like for talk, they not like for meet them before you see them pull their muscle. You get somebody else who self don't show himself. And they get chemistry with the public relations officer. Then don't they work together, then belong in a certain conclave where they push themselves, particularly so in the Catholic Church business. And then don't they work together. This person will overcome battle, the PRO. Instead, like we mayor, na person way versatile. Currently, na health worker, it ain't the health system they work. But it may not depend on corporate business, it may not depend on leadership role. Now other provinces than I am. A person who is a diligent team player, he can work a better one. Now a go-getter. Where he puts attention percentage, he go there and he pull and come out, you want her, you don't want her, they make sure say he get her. One good testimony we get now during this last election, he come, he ready for support. You see she was really aggressive. Sat inside there, they go here, they attack. They attack the person. Now me can tell her, say, no, go easy. He already understand what's in the happy. But basically, what they tell you in a person way, basically can deliver the good. And it don't be executive member, as I mentioned, a different organization, at different provinces. Currently, in a top executive member, now the very successful women support group. For present owner, the assistant for we Dr. Scabo, are the present owner, Auntie Monica Dean Conte. Salon Fambulem, for pushing business before. I get the honor for present owner, then two fine lady here. Yes. One way for tell una say where I promise I deliver. I go talk to the woman there. One two then tell me, not forget them ladies them. And I promise say we not forget them. You see, one all office, when I like the foreign ministry, now they will put there. We don't begin deliver. I want for tell una say, for Seka, una all. I go tin up a shorty for them people there. And I ask if anybody get question. Yes. Mrs. Massa, you get question? Alright. The one they are against. Nobody. All now in favor. Secretary in office. The social security office, now the office and they will make you laugh, now you go make you able for like get agile, etc. Now office where I no say, not to begin play around, you will see not to play around with the WhatsApp. That WhatsApp office for una consult for una information, and they pull and come on a social security office, and they come on a PR.
Yes.
can't appear with, and then they talk with the public, and then they relate, and then they coordinate our day. So the website all they get are public relations office they are. The WhatsApp are public relations. The newsletter are public relations. Social security office, they will organize a number of things for you. Let them function. They go get staff, all the parking and all that stuff there. Into the office of social security, we get somebody. We not just practice social security thing, but they study for getting credential and we done in months time. They get a bachelor's paper and social work. Where a university they get not to college or a university in India, na Canada. That person there, for let you know say they go bio and push people there. A married to one fine gentleman who called Amara Bangura. Not to the pastor for my information. Yes. But again, now person who don't they take care of picking them. They get 3 picking. 2 Giali and 1 who go fiba like me. He don't they work as social worker, not to the community no more, but he hook up with MLA Nayaso, where in fact now they handle the social work area, they advocate for so many things. And he don't they organize. And no say, please stop the mention, say, me now one person who me lucky for win professional of the year last year. He will be one of the organizers, the coordinator. And even yesterday night, then do that same kind of function, he will be one of the organizers, a voluntary service. And I don't see her say a person who will go deliver. I will left him for letting show into color toner. So into the office of social security, Fambulem, I present to una no less a person. Person maybe one other they talk boku, but una go see him and not go tell long. Auntie Adiatu Kuyate.
Can I give you
Thank you. The next person will go back to Adiatu. A person again will get respect in the community. A person will need to make noise. Like how Kyo can say, you know the fet meter. You know the pull shirt so the fet meter. You know the right now, I they introduce her in absentia because he gets some family business. Okay, and go away. Now family man, should say he gets people them inside his body. He gets a lot of respect. Like how movement and can say he highly bondable. This person I don't work with her. The last election for President Kemo Mansari in 2nd term, he worked with me. He had one of me electoral commissioner. You know me to talk, he didn't have the ballot bottle. He wear his suit. And he get this good body so that he knows not to marry the Kev nonsense too. And so it's enough they watch. If you want to make nonsense, push you in a corner. You can't move her. So well organized, well disciplined. But in addition, this is not the man who they volunteer in so many cases in which he organize function them for them picking them. Make sure say the picking and go get good time and then safe and able for waiting and call. This person is a master brain where he can organizing things and he like that supervisory role. And he don't do him up to now. He absolutely trustworthy and he reliable. And again, I can call him the man of God. Into the office of financial secretary, I present to no less a man than Mr. Frederick Williams.
Mustafa, they got the money.
We say we so like I don't work with the mayor. I don't work with her in several cases. I don't study them. I don't watch them. And I don't like bala with her. Now, person where I know say he devoted. If he say they do this, he they do it. And you can trust her. Now, community now, he don't do a number of things. We know say where women get that working group, it mean they did. And not only be member at the end of the working group, we make the chair for the electoral commission. So in be with Christina top for 2014-2016. And last election again for President Kemon in second term, and the electoral commissioner back. Then it happened for BC in a self-elected ADC for the president of the women group. It don't work, now plenty outside, they handle money, they handle projects. One old project with hundreds of thousands of dollars. It don't work, now Red Cross. And manage money and able for balance the budget. A possible not independent. Into the office of treasurer, Fambule, I want to present Auntie Mayama Nalu. Them people there where they run so, the money business, we need to left them to themselves no more. They will get people there. Now that auditing they now sabi am for. I will say auditing, not to mushroom business no more, not to be here though. Not to them, I think say, Mataselu they will do teacher work. Then he say, now you teacher. No, this is not a you professional. A person will sabi. A person, only they work and they work for them Bashmasenka group. And they work for the government. Where you can pay money business, where you can pay auditing business, where you can pay push things before. He gets a lot of respect. And you see and say, now sober man. Pantap the Magen, he married though. He married. And in West they be a better one, like Manoj can do. Like I say, another for introduce Boku. Again, in only the introduction. Into the office of auditor. I want for like present sona. We brother, we papa, we uncle. Mr. John Elliott. Princess English and Kilakbara di Kriopanta Bibagi. And we able for relate to different kind of people. Me nominee for secretary na person who don't go na different parts na salon and he get different bearing where he camp on the geography of salon. And now for S Kabbalah before, but na Kabbalah na didn't bonamu. And when come there, he not tap outside and I go over na Maburka. He spend some time there. And then push and go Makeni back. But the one way they na the northern side go and make noise. He cannabo, spend 10 at Kenema before he can sit down and free talk. So, what are they talk this for? It show you say now all around salon man. So you go even for like link up with different people there. This person, he get paper. Now we school USA we can get respect for a salon. That tell for be college name the Athens of West Africa. Now that 10 this Maya get degree from private college. He get a bachelor of science, social science in economics. And in an experienced teacher and in a journalist. He writes for me. Right now, he not left that in teacher work behind. He teach na one part with college then I are. And the college, by coincidence, happened for get name similar to the man in last name. That person there, he take in time where they do things. Like me bobo, before he push go, he check and see why he for push go there. He take in time in not the rush at all. So that's what he do. 90% he go get it right. He write, he push in pen more than he talk. He talk less than he write. He come na the secret place, like I say, with open mind, he ready and he willing for serve. Which una tell him, na he right. Not to which he want una for believe. Ladies and gentlemen, una all know this secretary. I present to una for that office, Mr. Abayomi Charles Roberts.
Punchy.
And I'm ready for punchy.
Now, person we go be the assistant secretary to Mr. Roberts. And una all long see in performance. Like a Charles Roberts, that person go through big college. Like a Charles Roberts, that person who don't prove himself and he don't teach. You know, tap now from big college, he can't back. And he study back at Carleton University. And he don't work in a different place there. Some of the places where he don't work, apart from the teacher he don't teach, now institutions them. In a one part the brain, now the social security division, na NASIT. Well, Ministry of Labor, na salon. This money business where they talk about, so the old people, and then it's them. For him for benefits, na the pen pusher that one day. But again, when I go say that in a salon, what you don't do now? What can I? A number of things in the way you don't do. In na the man, we're happy for this, say don't serve as sect in various groups. The SLPP group, this man may not serve as sect and may not push the pen. Pantapde in the brain and the initiator and coordinator for one NGO then called Maroon Descendants Association, where they trace back, then slave the home in a salon. And Panda and work the way set, they organize workshop outside the able for help the newcomer where they come from Salon and Liberia for able for make them get resources. Same way so, now na in the pen pusher. The cow came on and say go say the scribe for NGC. Formula, una don't see in role for coordinate, even for the last election, how we organize things and how we for like push before. For the helper to Mr. Roberts, I present to una no less a person than a brother, a mentor, and an alagba, Mr. For the content. President, now possibly we want put the way for prepare for serve and lead our community from day one. President day, president of day, that person should be prepared. Me philosophy, me vice president not to number 2 person. Me vice president na co-pilot, me and they run side by side. That's not my philosophy. So I don't look at him as a number 2 person. I look at him as possible me and they at power, they run the engine at the same time. Having said that, before I present what to make a fit, I want to tell you now, so if there is a number of instances in which you see the vice president can take over, don't be surprised because that's my policy. With vice president, now clear salon person like how we expect. I get the privilege, but not as much of a privilege like me, because I don't go to good school I go. Rather, I go Trinity school, but he end up na Methodist Boys High School. But the good thing about that is that they always have laboramos, so you're ready for labor for now. And then a man who sabi play with his hand. He not sabi play with his hand no more, he get the credential, because a man will get City and Guilds license from London. He get how he can buy electrical and electronic installation. And he can play around. And then when company master sabi people learn a Freetown, for London and Freetown, Freetown Trade Center, then a Technical Institute. He rob the old two and get paper and then place them in mind. He get a lot of international experience. And be able for like link up with mastership organization. And under mastership, he able for travel to different places. And among them places there, now 6 countries in Africa. Then 15 countries in Europe. One link up with us say, body boy, one can hear me because me can brag say I don't go every country here, every continent of the world. The South are one better than Asia. But while see me man in no more, he land back na Ghana. But when he land na Ghana, he not continue para engineering business and make sure say he go become man of God. Now that make the president call and just not say like lead with and prayer. Because now man of God pants have the baggage and he get paper for that. This we president, begin the rub shoulder past salon business where he can Edmonton. And me go study in Ghana, as I mentioned, where they study. And not take 1 year and make sure say he join the salon association when be ready. And he pull in socks and play a lot. And when they play, you know, to take, now they make sure say, then go put her in a position. So he became the president that day. And he run now for good years. He come back na Edmonton na. He identified himself with the Salon Association, and like I tell you now, he joined them and get position. And when we get people away abandon the association, the executive, now the brain this so and put two people in together. I say, let's not let this simple for them. Let's build them up back. Now the man that one day will get that organization skill. Pantabri bargain, we vice presidential candidate, now person way happen for BC, elect for serve the community, not to just thank God business or engineering business. But when you come let people entertain, you go see and they get the music, they let go, then run by them for women. Hey! And he also makes sure say he get paper now. He study, and I also he get not to class 5 or he get class 1 driving, and then master in them with them talk business. But not to that the important thing. When inside that truck business day, then see me man in performance. They ask and say, let it be the shop steward, another leadership position. And he done it for years. In fact, he did not outside for 16 years. We side them with man them. They look up, they respect and they say, no, now you the lead winner here. Yes. For end up, because we all know, na Broadway, na leader na in church. He happen for be elder na in church. He happen for be president. So he gets another presidential responsibility. Now in many ministry. Same way so na in church. And he ready for continue for serve as a man on the serve. Finally, now man we ready for serve as shorty for people. When I hear and just know what he talk. When I talk about money, when people in strand, people in can't get through, he ready for go there as shorty, as guarantor, as volunteer. And if it no work, he ready for even fix them for una. That is the type of vice president you una get. Family, into the office of vice president, I present to una we brother, we mentor, we man of God, Mr. Ivan Eku Jackson. So, Fambulen, any question for the nominee to vice president? Yeah, question. All right, Mustafa.
And tonight, me go endorse him. The only thing we have to tell one another, and at the talk, me not the talk the person, will really hurt me. Now the way where them money they have been they go out, I not been like even though they say now I be the executive be the meet. There's no way executive they meet without president. Yeah. Well, now go left me out. So now this I'm really angry about this. But about the money.
Yeah, so today, first of all, I want to say congratulations to all the incoming executive. I see Dr. Conte in executive. I not get no doubt, and the one they I don't see because being a man, nobody may able to pull me down. Nobody. When it comes to say the truth, nobody. You understand? The reason why I get a question just now for Mr. Ivan.
Yeah, maybe you want to say after.
Mr. Magwana, you get for patience small, please. You get for patience small, please. Yes, Mr. For una time, and I want to tell you, say this executive go work very hard. We don't get the handover now. January, by God power, they work towards inauguration. And they call una all follow work together. Because una they work because of Abu Konto or anybody under the executive. Una they work because una salon people there, una want push salon community go before. Okay. A salon community well, now we all get by the name. A salon community make, now we all go benefit. So now we come together, don't forget about petty jealousy. Don't forget about the ego. I want for be saying and me for day. Don't forget about all land and then put yourself before. Okay. That's the word.
Okay, Mr. President,
So,
I can talk.
one quick thing.
I can talk.
Yeah.